taking charge of inner self and transforming life in and out. A deeper understanding of awareness, responsibility, and inner mastery. Introduction. Welcome. Take a moment to settle in. Allow your body to relax naturally. There is nothing you need to achieve right now. No problem to solve. No role to play. Just be here. Today, we explore something fundamental, something that quietly shapes every aspect of your life, your inner self. Most people try to control the outer world, circumstances, people, outcomes. But very few realize your life is not shaped by what happens outside, but by how your inner world responds. If you can take charge of your inner self, your thoughts, emotions, awareness, you don't just change your mind, you transform your entire life. Section 1. What is the inner self? What do we mean by inner self? It is not just your thoughts, not just your emotions, not even your personality. The inner self includes your thoughts, your emotional patterns, your beliefs, your subconscious conditioning, and most importantly, your awareness. Thoughts come and go, emotions rise and fall, but there is something in you that observes all of this. That silent observer is your true inner self. Modern neuroscience supports this. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for awareness and regulation, can observe and modulate the emotional brain, especially the amygdala. So when you become aware, you literally gain the ability to regulate your inner world. Section 2. Why most people are not in control. Let's be honest, most people are not living consciously. They are reacting instead of responding, thinking unconsciously, driven by habits, fears, and conditioning. They are being run by their inner world, not leading it. A situation happens, someone says something, and immediately anger arises. Anxiety kicks in. Negative thoughts spiral, and we say, "This situation made me feel this way." But is that true? Or is it your inner interpretation? Key insight. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space lies your freedom. But most people never access that space because they are unaware. Section 3. The cost of not taking charge. If you don't take charge of your inner self, stress becomes chronic. Anxiety becomes your default. Relationships suffer. Your physical health declines. We now know chronic emotional stress affects immune function, cardiovascular health, hormonal balance, brain structure. Unregulated thoughts, emotional dysregulation, physiological disease. So this is not just spiritual, it is biological. Section 4. The power of taking charge. Now imagine the opposite. What happens when you take charge of your inner self? You begin to respond instead of react. Choose thoughts consciously. Regulate emotions. Remain stable amidst chaos. You become internally anchored. External life may still fluctuate, but your inner state becomes steady. This is true power. Core principle. You may not control life, but you can control your relationship with it. Section 5. The role of awareness. Everything begins with awareness, not control, not suppression. Awareness. Because you cannot change what you are not aware of. Practice. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice your thoughts. Don't change them, just observe. Notice emotions, sensations. Who is noticing all of this? That is awareness. And here is the truth. Awareness itself is already free. She won. Neuroscience insight. Mindfulness increases activity in the prefrontal cortex and reduces overactivity in the amygdala. So awareness is not passive. It is transformative. Section 6. The illusion of identification. One of the biggest problems is this. We identify with our thoughts. We say, I am anxious. I am angry. I am stressed. But are you? Or are you aware of anxiety? This shift is powerful. Instead of, I am angry, you see, anger is arising in me. Now there is space, and in that space, there is freedom. Section 7. Practical steps to take charge. Let's make this practical. 1. Awareness first. Start noticing your thoughts, your triggers, your emotional patterns, without judgment. 2. Pause before reaction. Train yourself to pause, even 2 to 3 seconds. This interrupts automatic patterns. 3. Reframe thoughts. Ask, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Replace with conscious thinking. 4. Regulate the body. Use slow breathing, grounding techniques. Because body and mind are deeply connected. 5. Daily inner practice. Meditation, self-enquiry, silence. Ask, who is aware of this thought? Stay as awareness. 6. Align lifestyle. Sleep, nutrition, sunlight, movement. Your biology affects your psychology. Section 8. Inner freedom. When you truly take charge of your inner self, you realize something profound. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them. And that awareness is stable, silent, free. This is what many traditions point to. Know thyself. Be still and know. Conclusion. So today, reflect deeply. Are you living your life, or is your unconscious mind living it for you? Taking charge of your inner self is not about control. It is about awareness, not about force, but about clarity. Let us remember that when you master your inner world, your outer world begins to transform naturally. Take a deep breath, return to yourself, and remember, the power you are seeking has always been within you. If this resonated with you, take a moment to pause and reflect. You may revisit this practice daily. And if you wish to go deeper, continue exploring awareness, presence, and self-enquiry. Thank you, founder. Holistic Wellness Foundation. Impal. Healing beyond boundaries.